comments and stories you're about to hear may not be suitable for some. Listener discretion advised.
All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for Bam Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio Bam, fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio Bam.
And now, here's Bam.
Here's Bam. Oh, welcome to Radio Bam.
Sirius 28 Faction.
This week you're joined by Ray Brown and his preseason faggot football. Nico, Bam Margera, Lord Botaro,
And Matt Colin King.
What's Lord Botaro drinking out of that?
Vodka and iced tea.
He takes that everywhere.
Why would you just mix that and bring it in your own?
Are you drunk all the time?
No.
Do you drink at work?
No, not at all.
Don't you work at, should we say where you work? Yeah. You work at Ludwig's.
Mad Ludwig's. And
Whoa, that's strong, too.
I know, because I'm tough.
What kind of vodka do you prefer?
Smeared off, it's cheap.
It was rated one of the best vodkas out there.
Really?
Yeah, they did like a big taste test, and all the vodka snobs got together, and they're like, "Oh, I could have won there."
Snobs got together.
And they didn't mark the shit. It just ended up being Smirnoff, like $10.99.
Tell me some vodka facts, shitbirds.
I live with this guy out in California, and he drank like 3 1.75 liter bottles of vodka a week.
Really?
I was like, there's like 75 or like 80 shots in one fucking bottle. That's so many shots. Like, when do you find time to sober up just to like
How about
shit?
winos? They're just educated drunks. People who love wine, like, oh, you have the Cabernet from 1989 in Chile, Santiago. Oh, that's the peaking point. That's the best time to drink. You know, because the grapes, you can't just grow them anywhere. They need to be grown in a specific environment, and the grapes are so thin, and if they break, you know, then you're not going to get the same drunkenness. It's like, you're a smart drunk.
Right. They're like, is that a 76 ER you have there? It's like, what the fuck does that mean?
The only difference between a rich wino and Rakian is just the fact that they're like, Ray just wants to get shit tossed, like, give me a beer for Christ's sake. Or
I like that. I like that. That's my new title, Rich Wino. I'm the one that gets to drink the Cabernet while they're drinking Thunderbird in the gutter. I'm like, let me get that.
I don't know how I rigged this, but I was in London like 2 years ago, and I went to dinner with the Duke of...
Sandwich?
No, the Duke of Denmark.
Shit.
So I don't even know what the hell that is. But
It's the Danish royal family.
yeah, everybody was like, "Oh my God, the Duke of Denmark is here!" And I was sitting at the same table with him. He goes, "Let me get this bottle of da-da-da-da-da." It's like some red wine. The guy brings it. He doesn't even take a sip of it. He just smells it and he swishes it around a little bit and he smells it again. He goes, "Get this bullshit out of here." I swear to God, it was a $2,000 bottle of wine that they just opened.
They should do that with like a beer somewhere in a bar. Be like, this is crap, man. And just give it back
He
for the
just switches
smell.
it around and smells, and he's like,
But,
man, I wouldn't roll a rock like this is bullshit, man.
let's go to the Square Bar and get glasses of beer and just smell the glasses a bit. Oh, this is bullshit.
That's the worst.
yeah.
That's the worst fucking place I've ever been.
The Square Bar?
The Square Bar is, that's the one bar on this earth I'll never go
No,
back.
the Locust
Is it
Crest.
that bad?
No,
Locust Crest beats it hand down.
The Locust Crest is cool.
Where's the Locust Crest?
On the way to Grand
Go to
Rapids.
the mall.
Oh, that little shithole!
We went there
and had
lunch
and
Gradyville Road?
drunk one night, yeah.
Gradyville Road! Dude,
It's a farmer's bar. Dude, if you're not a farmer, get out.
listen to me. I for some reason, me and Jen got in an argument at right there. I pull in to the side. I didn't pull in to that parking lot, but I just pulled to the side and we were fucking arguing and bitching. And then we started going for a walk, I looked into the bar. It was like 4 a.m. or something, and I'm like, the TV's still on. And I look in there. There's some guy in there jacking off to porn.
Yeah, he's the only one in the fucking bar, right?
Wet in there.
And we ate
How
there.
long ago? 2 years ago.
Okay, we're good.
Summertime.
We had the best cheesesteak.
I'll tell you what. First off, not only did they serve the cheesesteak on a hot dog bun, you're like, what is this? No wonder it's $1. Like, you think you're gonna steal? Yeah. But then the hot grill is in a closet that they just ripped out and could fit a grill in and wedge like an old grandfather, like, make steaks. It's like the tightest room.
I pulled in there one time and I'm like, yeah, man, there's gonna be some chicks hitting on me in this place. Yeah, because I figured this is my caliber bar, right?
Yo, wait, remember the smallest bar in the world in Cabo?
Oh yeah,
you could seriously fit 4 people in there.
Oh my god,
damn!
It's just like an alley with like a bartender there.
Like as big as this table?
I think you just go there just to say that you've been to the smallest bar, but like, who would actually go and kick it there? Like,
it's a closet.
Man, it's fucking crowded tonight.
Ryan Dunn will love it there. He'll go.
Sorry guys, we got 5 people in here. We're over capacity. You guys gotta take off.
Yeah, why would you drink at home? It's the same thing.
Well, fire marshal's getting pissed, man. He's gonna be like all over us for having 6 people in here because it says 5 on the door.
Yo, shitbird, did you hear that my uncle's back in jail? Pat?
Oh, he didn't go to jail, did he?
He said it wasn't his
back
fault.
In jail. He said it wasn't his fault. Dude, if somebody like calls you a pussy, like if I was at a bar and somebody's like, yo, Ben, fucking pussy, I'd be like, yeah, you're right, I am a pussy. Yeah.
Every time we go out.
Yeah, like,
shit.
I don't care. It's in one ear and out the other. I really don't care. But Pat, my uncle, on the other hand, if he's at a bar and it's like, fucking pussy, like even though he's under house arrest and he shouldn't be out anyway, he'll still jump over to the bar and beat the shit out of the guy and then break a bottle of his head, and then he wonders why he goes back to jail.
Well, then you just had a seat after that and had a beer like it was no big deal.
That really just happened? He just beat someone's ass and bottled him? Oh,
he's back in the gated community.
Like, he's been in and out of jail probably 10 times now, about 6 months apiece.
For the same thing.
For the same thing. He goes back to the bar, somebody calls him a pussy, and then he beats him up, and then he goes back to jail.
He goes in for a checkup.
And dude, I went out drinking with him one night at Firewaters. He's a fucking loose cannon.
Done and smoking. He's a peppermint patty.
Shitbirds is my limo driver. Shitbirds is the only limo driver that drinks beer on the way to New York City with a safety bottle of whiskey that he has on the DL, and then he smokes weed too.
He gets wasted.
No, he doesn't have weed, so he's smearing Crest on a freaking cigarette.
Yeah, but Crest on it.
The East Coast high.
You see me smoking like gel toothpaste.
It still says shitbirds outside. He mowed shitbirds in the lawn 3 weeks ago. It's still there. He doesn't mow the lawn anymore. He just keeps mowing that part so the grass gets higher and higher, and he cuts out shitbirds so you can see it from space.
It's time efficient. It's much more time efficient than cutting all that grass. Just let it all grow and do something like artistic with it.
Are you still dealing with the mulch?
Oh, the fucking mulch, man.
What? He hates it. Don't talk about it.
Serenade me with your I hate mulch song.
I got some I hate fucking mulch. Give me 2 seconds. I'll get set up.
Over there?
Most people, hate, the airport and getting on flights and stuff, but shippers hate mulch.
I hate mulch.
I'll mulch you.
All right, here we go. Ready?
My own personal Jesus.
Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch. Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch. In French it's pronounced moulache. Yeah, either way I don't fucking care. Mulch.
Is it really?
Fucking mulch. Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch. Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch. Yeah. In Spanish it's pronounced moulache. In Spanish it's pronounced moulache. Polish.
What about Polish? What did you say about Polish?
Okay, next one. Ready? I'll go do it again. Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch. Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch. Here we go. In Polish it's pronounced brown stuff on the ground. Moulache.
Oh, God.
Mulati. Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch.
Technically, bro.
Fucking mulch.
You're like, just make it up right now.
Goddamn motherfucking
Or
mulch.
did you write it down beforehand?
Hang on. Come on, baby, spread some stuff on the ground. Gonna make the whole world black and brown. Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch. Fucking mulch. Goddamn motherfucking mulch.
Is that the nice fade out?
I faded it out.
You just said words in the middle of that song that didn't even go to anything.
Mulati.
Poland.
Why did Poland?
In Poland, they call it brown stuff on the ground.
Because, like, mulch is too complicated.
Come on,
I
baby.
don't understand.
Like, I'm gonna get a girl by saying, come on, baby, let's get some mulch and paint the world black and brown. She's gonna want to go with me on that.
I'm
trip.
taking a piss break, and you're gonna hear some proper rock. A band called Nightwish from Finland. Yeah, the hot biatch. And it's actually like it sounds like it belongs in like Never-Ending Story or something. Let's hear it. This is Nightwish called Wonderlust on Radio Bam Seriously 28 Faction.
Faction, baby.
Nice guy.
And now back to Radio Bam.
And that was Nightwish, Wonderlust, right?
Right.
Ray John is here, but so's Bam and Lord Bataro. Who is Lord Bataro? Matt Cole, Deco.
Shipbird.
You're supposed to tell me who I am?
Shipbird.
Uncle Man the Shipbird.
Okay, Lord Bataro is Mustard Man. If you haven't seen Mustard Man,
Oh yeah, he was in the music video Mustard Man.
But the best thing of
The
Lord
purple
Bataro,
ass.
the best video footage of him, it's impossible to get now, that documentary. Dude, the CKY documentary was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I had
Captain Undies in there?
Yeah, Captain Undies is in there, man. Captain Undies is the best ever.
Wait. What did you say? You're like, look at them shit stains. I want to get them.
Let's get him! There's Captain Undies!
He's all licking his lips by the poop stain with a knife on Ryan Dunn's bloody ass.
that was
the grossest
disgusting.
thing ever.
Tim's like, the sign says this way.
remember Dave fucking Tim? He was like, that was the best. That scream you do? Dude, that is the best thing.
Like, why would you want to go to the shit? Let's go get it.
It's gross. He rapes a dude's ass in the woods, and it's one of the first things.
Did you go to the Warped Tour the other night?
Nah, who was there?
Well, Avenged Sevenfold was there, and My Chemical Romance. That was pretty much all I went to go see. But I don't know, man. They need to like switch their bands up.
They're doing that at all the fucking festivals. Like, I went to see Iron Maiden the other night, and that was like the best band there. There's like 10,000 people to see
Iron Maiden, dude. Is what that Molly Hatchet, dude. Fucking rocks.
Is that Molly Hatchet?
Molly Hatchet. I was looking it up the other day, and it's like, I'm not gonna play that. No, actually, they have a good song. I just can't find out. I can't find out what the name of it is. Something about on a goddamn mountain, something or other, and it's like a hidden track on I don't know. Might even be like a remake or something.
All right, out of these three songs, what is the worst ever? Ready?
Axel F, man.
Beverly Hills Cop
That's
or
awesome.
Ghostbusters. It's something strange. Or wait, what's the, I had the other one. Okay. Down to Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock worse.
Hey, wait, they had Traveling Uncle Matt and Fraggle Rock, didn't they? So I guess that one wins.
Which one would be the worst if it was just played over and over and over?
I'd
You
kill
went crazy.
myself.
Axel F.
Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock.
It might turn around and become better somehow, because the other ones you think they'd be alright, but you might be like, Axel,
That happened.
You
Like,
can't sing along with that.
Rab used to do that in school. He would say one thing the whole time, like, he would bother this one kid, Sean, and he would just say, hey, Sean. Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean. And he'd do it for an hour, and it would be really funny, and then, like, the next 4 hours, you'd be like, Rab, I fucking hate you. Stop doing that. It's so annoying. And then after the 5-hour peak, it would be re-funny again, because, like, I cannot believe you're still saying that. Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean.
Yeah, it might be that way. What was the first one?
That's the
Beverly Hills
I think that's the worst.
That's the worst song ever.
You can't sing.
That's my favorite one.
And you know what pissed me off? The cocksucker who wrote that stupid-ass
Herbie
riff
Hancock.
probably has some nice-ass house in the Hollywood Hills.
Oh, yeah.
He just called Herbie Hancock a sucker. That is who wrote that.
Herbie Hancock.
Wow, this is a nice house, sir. I'm like, what do? You know that song? Doo, 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 doo. I wrote that. That's why I have this nice pad.
Actually, he's like promoting Bose Radio and shit.
Hey, but motherfucker, that riff got me $10 million. Dude, that was the shit back in the day. That was the first song I ever played on a computer. Like, computer synthesizer.
You know what?
Dude, that was back in the black and white days, man.
I get the staples out of my head in 3 days.
Oh, there you go.
I have 12 staples in my head because I was filming Cribs at Evil Jared Hasselhoff's house, and being his name is Evil Jared,
Oh, my
he
God.
told me the water was 7 feet deep when it was only 2 feet deep with rocks. So I did a dive right onto my head and split it open 7 inches long.
Now, unlike G,
So your head was like avenged.
You
7
can
inch
see
fold?
my...
Yeah, dude, his head was fucked up, man. It was really fucked up. Like, I was there, Jared pulled him out, it looked like something out of Battlefield Vietnam. He's like,
Battlefield Vietnam.
Oh, yeah.
and he's like, Jared grabbing him, Bam's knocked out.
A new video
His
game
head is
coming out.
coated in mud, and there's just blood running down his hand, and Jared's like, medic.
Oh, yeah, your skull will
He was
bleed
like,
like a
taking it as a
stuck
joke,
pig,
though.
man.
He was like, I'll take care of this, and then he would like pour beer on my mouth. I'm like, dude, stop. My head is open. You can see my skull. It's not funny anymore.
And it definitely wasn't like, he cracked his head, there was a million cameras, but there was like, was there anyone there to help at all? You know, there's like all these people and not one emergency person.
Dude, it fucking hurts. Like, I've broken my tailbone, ribs, fucking wrists, legs. I broke my leg in 3 different spots at once, and I'd say that cracking your head open is the worst ever. The needle that they used to numb my head to put the staples in, that hurt just as bad as the fucking staples.
Yeah, like, what is going on with modern technology? They take you into the hospital and they say, okay, we're gonna look at this. You already have a big gaping freaking hatchet wound in your fucking head, and they're gonna shove a needle in it to make it feel better. Like, you just skip the fucking needle and keep it to yourself, you know? Like,
Can't they come
I know, and why do you have to deal with the pain? Like, it's just like, we'll give you a little bit of morphine. How about you give me a lot of morphine?
yeah. How about I snort a fucking line of that shit, and then you start sticking needles.
Thinking we're gonna fuck you
Man, I don't think they're gonna let you do that if you walk into a
You know,
hospital.
like,
Hey, look.
like that's what they say. Like, yeah, we're going to be giving you about a dozen staples in your head, so we're going to give you a little bit of morphine. Like, give me a lot of morphine.
Yeah,
I don't want to feel it at all.
What do you want to make?
I want to
you a
be
little
knocked
bit
the fuck
tired?
out. I want to wake up and have staples in my head and be like, good.
Dude, you're right there, man. When he was bleeding on his head, it was like a waterfall coming out. But then once we stopped, like once we put a towel on it, like a minute, it totally stopped bleeding. But all that mud and shit was in there to fix that, man.
Blood.
Dude, he was covered. You gotta see his head.
As soon as they sewed it up, it stopped. And it's not
See,
bleeding.
Brandon, now you got freaking Bataro here. Lord Bataro's talking shit on me.
You don't know Lord Batar. If you still don't know who he is, he's in Haggard. He's that guy with the purple ass. And it's a real... You gotta tell him what it is.
I split my ass cheek in half.
Yo,
What's the
yeah,
morphine?
dude, I just had an ass like yours. My whole ass cheek was purple because I fell at the gravity games, and I had a Bataro ass.
Did you take a picture?
I think somebody must have. It was completely purple, dude.
Dude, it's
Yeah, I did a baseball slide all the way down the steps on one cheek. All the way down. I stood up, I was like, I'm fine. And I'm like, no, I'm not. My ass hurts. And then he's like, oh, my ass is too big for my pants. So I unbuttoned my pants.
Why, 'cause it swelled up?
Yeah. It was like huge, just 3 times the size of one cheek.
Dude, one of the most
still
times
worked.
One of the most times I've ever been embarrassed for somebody was at East High School when this kid Jeff B.A. like the bell rang. We were all coming out. There must have been a lot of hot girls looking, but this dude just tumbled down the 10 stairs, like tumbled down, but boom, 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 boom. And then he's just like, God, I'm like, ooh. Like, how embarrassing, man. And like just the other day in New Hope, like they were probably in 2nd grade or something. They were on this bike trip thing, and they were riding their bikes, and there was it seemed a whole class, like 20 people. This one kid just hits his brakes, like scorpions it over the handlebars, and just slides on the ground so bad. And like all these like all the classmates are just like, Mrs. So-and-so, Jasper fell. Like, we have to wait because Jasper fell. Like, wouldn't you feel so shitty like, if you were Jasper? Like, God, why'd I have to fall in front of everybody?
Your fucking back, man.
Was he screaming?
I wish. I love that.
I fell down the steps at 15 North. And bent my house key. I couldn't get it because the key was all bent.
I think I remember that house key.
I'm over here looking at Jugs magazine, and it's just like fat bitches everywhere.
That's like, the magazine of lunch ladies.
Lunch lady land.
One time I saw this kid crying and mowing the lawn at the same time. I was like, his voice sounded like the sound of the lawnmower. Jason, get out there and mow the fucking lawn.
Little brat motherfucker.
Dude, when little brat-ass kids fucking start screaming like on airplanes and stuff, if you just laugh at them, if they're in the store and you just start laughing, they don't know what to do. They're like, he knows I'm not really hurt. Like they get all confused and they shut up. Yeah. If you're on your cell phone, just start laughing for no reason. Hang up and just start laughing when the kid's crying. Sneak a little look in there and be like, they'll be like,
Jeff Ron could do that baby cry. He was doing it all in Brazil, man. We would just sit there and he would if a baby was crying across the room, he'd let out this baby cry and the whole 200 people were turning like.
He's just a sicko.
Dude, when he made that smack sound, it was like.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Dude, everyone, 200 people turned and were like, "Oh my god!" And it was just.
Yo, just today I was in Kmart. I haven't been in Kmart for like 2 or 3 years, but I was in Kmart and this kid, there's like a whole like metal crate of like balls, like kickballs, and there was like bungee cords all around it, and they were pulling. He was pulling the bungee cord and slapping it against the balls. And he kept doing it and making the loudest noise. And his mom was just like, "Jimmy, stop that!" You know, and he'd keep doing it. "Jimmy, what did I tell you? I said stop that." And he kept doing it. And like 5 times she was like shopping looking for light bulbs or something. She's like, "Jimmy, I said stop that." She said it like 6 times. Finally, I walked by. I'm just like, "Listen to your mother, you little brat." And I just go on.
Listen, you little fucking cocksucker. She said, "Stay away from the fucking balls." You know what that fucking means? It means stay away from the fucking balls.
Dude, anytime I wish I would have said something and I didn't, I always regretted it. But anytime I just opened up my mouth and just said something, I always drove away being like, "I'm so glad I did that." So even on the airplane, like, fuck, man, I have to deal with 3 more hours after I'm gonna call this kid out right now. Like, and then I turn around, look at the mom in the eye, like, "Shut your kid up," you know? And then I have to turn around. And it's just like I'm sitting next to her for 3 more hours on the flight. It's like so uncomfortable. But,
oh man,
you know what I mean?
Some people just don't like take care. They don't say, "All right, stop it, that's enough," and yoke their kid up by the fucking neck like you're supposed to, you know, to get their attention.
In CKY1,
the kid just goes nuts the whole time.
CKY1, remember when that guy was picking his nose right next to me on the flight? Dude, he was next to me, and I'm just like, "Dude, you've been picking your nose for like 3 hours. That's fucking disgusting."
I remember
man.
that.
And like he was just like you didn't know what to do. And then I just sit with him for 3 more hours. Like
he just kept picking it.
It's so uncomfortable.
Oh god.
He was going to town on his nose in that video. You could see him. He's just like, "Oh yeah, look," like moving his finger around. Like
this next song's called "Shelter Your Needs" by Juliette Lewis, Radio Bam Sirius 28 Faction.
Turn off the hi-fi, kids. Strap yourselves in and lace up those shoes because you're listening to Radio Bam on Sirius 28 Faction.
That was Juliette Lewis, "Shelter Your Needs," and I like that band. I didn't think that. I remember when she was doing it, when we were doing the hymn video, "Buried Alive by Love," in LA, like 2.5 years ago. She was recording that album, and I thought to myself, like, man, I don't know if like she's gonna be in a rock band. Like, is that gonna be like successful? I mean, I know that you're a movie star. But,
yeah.
It seems like people stop giving a shit. Like Dog Star, Keanu Reeves. That shit was a failing flop. But
not in Taiwan.
they did that in TV one time.
When I went to Taiwan, they were huge.
Dog Star?
All over the place.
Really?
It's like Hasselhoff,
so
man.
big.
It goes berserk.
There's like at least like 30,000 like Chinese people like,
Yeah, ping pong, ping pong.
What's that other band that Jared Leto is in? 30 seconds. Are they good?
Thank you, Tom.
Tom's like, yeah, I got
That's
it.
the fastest answer ever.
Never playing music trivia with this motherfucker. He knows it
Anybody
all.
who buys like Jared Leto's CD, it's just like, you like that? No, but he's hot.
But he's hot.
Jared Leto, the guy who was in Fight Club, he was like Brad Pitt's sidekick.
Alexander. He's an Alexander, isn't he?
Who is he?
Probably, yeah.
His best friend he wants to bone the whole time.
I love how they know.
Alexander was so bad it broke my DVD player.
It was horrible.
And he watched it. It died, dude.
The poor player's just like, can't take no more.
The sound still worked, but the video was like, it was gone, dude.
He was like, fuck you, you guys ain't watching the shit. You ain't watching it.
Oh my god.
We watched a fun movie over at Joe Franz's house this weekend.
Oh god, that
you watch?
karate movie was fucking
What the hell was the name
Oh,
of that?
it was, wait, which one? The dinosaur one?
No,
Yeah,
the
the one after that.
the one after
That's
that.
Kung Fu Hustle, and the other one was the River of Kwanji.
I got so shit-housed, I was talking about my old Ford Escort. You know I'm fucked up.
You were
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, man,
You got Ford Escort,
it's all
I didn't hear it.
It was so hot. I was like, I gotta swim. I call up Matt. He's like, dude, come over to Abe's house. We gotta go swimming. I was like, yes. Go over there and partying all day. I think everyone's gone. I think they have to Denver. All of a sudden, he just rolls into his mom's house, and there's like a full-on party in the backyard. Like this crap uncle and like all his dirtball friends jumping in the pool.
Novak's baby's mom was there. She was like drinking. She was drinking wine. She was drinking wine, and I look at her friend Steph, and I'm just like, is she drinking wine? She's like, she's only having one glass. And I'm like, yeah, but she had one glass yesterday, and she had one glass the day before yesterday, and like every time I see her, she has one glass. So it's just not like she's having one glass. Because anybody who bumps into her, they're like, yeah, I saw Novak's baby's mom. Like, really? Was she drinking? She was drinking wine and smoking. I'm like, oh man, that baby's gonna come out minging.
That's the worst. You're known as Novak's baby mama. Like, that's the only way people know you. They don't know your name, but they just know that you have Novak's kid.
Dude, the eyes are gonna come out so wide. It's that fatal alcohol syndrome.
He's already
What if he has a kid and it's just like Yao Ming, like a 10-foot Chinese kid? Like just somehow it happened.
He's gonna make you Chinese.
I'm a mongoloid.
Yo, baby's mama, yo, it's Novak. Hey, I don't know, I just thought I'd pay you a call. Hey, as soon as that baby comes out, I want him listening to Hanoi Rocks with a shot of grapefruit, shot of crown.
With a nipple on it.
Yeah, no, she was probably trying to wash that baby out of her. That's what she thought.
I'm going to wash that baby right out of my womb.
Swish it away with a little Cabernet.
That baby better have a vodka flavor omelet when I'm done with it.
Omelet.
What kind of breakfast you gotta give it?
Vodka omelet.
Does that look like Novak's mom?
Ew. She's there. Ew.
Girlfriend.
What is this? Jugs?
Read the headline.
Read it.
Read
We're
the
looking
front
at a
thing. You're
naked
gonna laugh so bad.
There's a magazine devoted to naked pregnant girls.
Read that one.
Naked pregnant lesbians.
It's all about
Wait,
titties.
listen to this. Listen.
Cover girl, dirty blonde Teresa hooked on own B.O. Yeah. B.O.
Her body is just she's hooked on her own
She
BO.
smells right stinky pussy.
She's hooked on her own B.O.
I'm not so fresh today.
Man, you gotta send that to Uncle Pat, man. That's freaking gold in jail.
Oh, yeah.
You can get so many.
You get him a
smokes for
carton of
that.
cigarettes for that, man.
You get out of work for a month.
Man,
That's what you got.
who would want to pose like, dude, this girl here is like full blown pregnant. She's just all stoked on being naked and showing
The girls are
her
gnarly,
sick
man.
tits squeezing milk out. It's so disgusting. Ew, and this lady has stretch marks. Ew, look at them floppy tits.
Yo, Shipbird, you remember Jugs magazine back in the day? Dude, that was fucking. Dude,
Where'd you
that
get
was
this
shit.
shit,
That
bro?
was awesome, man.
The only magazine I ever got my hand on was like Hustler,
Dude, you know what?
Penthouse, Playboy. Dude, there's no good stuff. Like, I only had one magazine. I had to bury it in the dirt in the woods to go jack off.
If you were like
This magazine gets five.
I had to dig it up.
I guess it was all gritty after.
Yeah, had a little mud in there.
Jeffrey Dahmer style, I gotta dig it up all.
Dude, I know people are like have sick fetishes and stuff, but like, who would want to see like a already overweight lady that's pregnant, naked,
Read that.
All stretched out with some milk coming out of
with
it.
like titties that have milk dripping out.
And here's where you find a magazine: mechanics, like mechanic shops in the woods,
behind
or
A+.
behind A+ in the woods, or in prison, dude.
Did you ever hear of those sick frumpers out there in Denmark? Did you ever hear of those frumpers?
What's a frumper?
Dude, there's frumpers all over Denmark and Netherlands and shit. They like girls will pull up to like 7-Eleven on their bikes, and then this bandit would come around the corner and start sniffing the seat. Yeah, they're called frumpers.
It's like I thought that was
It's like
when
a
you.
sick fetish. They love to smell the ass, the sweaty ass.
See, I saw.
The bandit comes around the corner.
Look at that bitch on the 10-speed. It's all sweaty. I want to sniff that seat all night long. It looks tired. We're gonna catch up. What's wrong with that?
See, I thought frumpers was when you fart when you're humping, and I've done that like 100 times. Fuck, what's wrong with frumping, man? Like, you gotta fart. Like, why would you ruin the sex? Just fart, man. You're not gonna be all pent up.
Hold it, man.
What?
Just picture like doing banging and going. Just picture humping your girlfriend. Like, oh yeah, like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you love that, don't you?
You like the frump, don't you? Yeah, frump.
Shitburn doesn't want to hold his fart in while he's fucking, so he just lets it loose.
That's what I thought frumping was.
It's like a sloppy Hannah fart too, while you're just getting into it. Like you just lay on pipe and you're just like,
who cares? This is still the best.
I'm not stopping.
Nothing can change this.
I'm 37. I don't stop the momentum for anything.
Someone stopped it on your
Oh yeah, just like that. I'll suck a fart out of my ass. Yeah.
get bagged by Uncle Matt the whole time, thinking like, ew, this guy keeps farting. Like,
Dude, there's some sick fuckers. I remember.
I'm glad I'm not one of them.
we went on this press tour for Jackass the movie all through Europe. It was me, Spike Jones, Tremaine, and Knoxville. And this German reporter guy was like taping us, and he's like, why do you guys think it's like funny to play with like, you know, poop and like jump into poop and stuff like that? And then the mic just goes to me, and I'm just like, wait a minute, you're telling me that why do we like to play for? You guys are German. Yeah, you guys seen your own porno videos? Like German pornos, you guys are shitting in each other's mouths and stuff.
This is good, yeah.
What are you talking about?
And you, the German, is asking me what's my obsession with shit?
let's look at your hard drive.
I think you need to ask your own country that, homeboy.
The best part is when you fart while you're fucking and a piece of toilet paper's flying in the wind like a windbag at the airport.
That's so sick.
Put it all together.
Yo,
You're fucking dirty. Dude,
I'm gonna play some dub.
Big old dirty bastard.
And I'll tell you why, because this band, Skindred, is opening up for Hymn's U.S. tour. So I want to hear what they sound like. I just got the CD, and I think track 14 is the best. It's called The Fear. So let's check it out and see if we like them. This is Radio Bam, Series 28, Faction.
We're going hot right now.
Run for your life.
Look what we found in Don Vito's ass. This is Radio Bam, baby.
On Faction 28.
Hell yeah, that was Skindred, The Fear, and they are opening up for him on their U.S. tour, probably starting in September or October. I don't know. I thought it was good. I like dub.
Yeah, I like it.
It's chill. It makes me want to smoke a blunt.
well, there you go. Play it again. Never go wrong with that.
Hey, there you go. Remember this song?
There you go.
Fuck, can you even hear it?
Here, I'll there
You can hear it. Here, give him a mic.
whoever's next.
Give the man a mic.
Oh, you can just put it right there.
This is one of my favorite. Is this a decal song or a Narkill song?
Narco.
You sung like a hick.
Yeah. Spit in my spittoon.
I don't have a pick though, do you?
Here's a quarter.
Does that work?
A quarter.
I
someone
suck
who
at guitar,
cares.
but I'll give it a shot.
Dude,
You ready?
With a quarter.
Hey you!
An alcohol, crack cold. Trying to stick my finger in his hole. Lemonade, milk, Mac holes, panties made of silk. One night, getting drunk, Matt smelled like a skunk. He was stoned, drunk on drugs, driving up 95, pull on 202, not alive, 76. Cold never gets drunk to suck dicks. Juzzy, yeah, he plays tricks. Missiles in the wood, like kissing faggots on the mistletoe. Would he do that? No, never. Mark Hanna.
What about him? Now it's going techno.
Oh, Margera smells so gross. She looks like an asshole getting up close.
Dude, that was like the Arabian version of freaking Narkill acoustic.
And a quarter didn't work. I'm so rusty on the guitar.
The guitar.
Now you got some time, man. You play guitar again.
Me?
Get an Narkill going.
As soon as my 7-inch head wound heals.
That didn't sound like you were going to say something good. My 7-inch throbbing head is ready to fuck some hoes.
It's my big dick and I'm ready to play. Remember that?
Have I heard a sentence start out so filthy and be totally clean?
As soon as my 7-inch head wound heals. Who else we rag on? Let's rag on somebody.
No.
Rick's like, no, I've had enough.
You know, Ryan G's listening in the corner like, oh, God, please. Almost made it through a whole show without being called fat. We made fun of her having a whole website called Ryan G Photography, not fag.
Yo, do you know any random facts? Because I found out one today. If you strike the Liberty Bell, the note would be an E flat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You like that?
Because of a big crack, like, in your head?
Yeah, stupid comeback.
It doesn't depend on what you strike it with.
Thing I ever heard.
No, and also, in
frequent
1977, they opened up their first McDonald's in Odessa, Ukraine, and they wanted to save money by hiring a local farm company, and they tested out the meat a year later, and they found out there was human particles in it.
Where the fuck did you hear that?
And if you dump out a bottle of vodka, and then you tip it back over, if you let it sit there, there's always 42 drips that drop out of it.
That you can figure out from the surface
So
section.
when you think the party's over, it's only just begun, Lord Bataro.
What alcohol
I'll tell you
wasted
a fact.
motherfucker figured that out? He dumped the shit out and then, like, waited for 42 drips to watch it go.
Based on the surface area and the surface tension of the ethanol mix.
In 1996, while working at the King of Prussia Mall, I approached the Burger King franchise for breakfast. When walking up to the counter, the woman was walking up from the opposite side. We both saw a mouse on her side of the counter, and I proceeded to order breakfast.
Are you serious?
No, I'm dead serious. We looked down at the mouse, and then looked back, and I was like, well, I'm still hungry. And it wasn't in the food. It was, like, up by the counter. It might have been there last night.
You probably thought it was like Danger
It's
Mouse.
way worse, dude. That whole food court, there's just some big fat slob at the bottom, and he makes all the food and sticks it in those tubes that you have in the bank. And it flies into each restaurant.
Yo, I was watching this show a long time ago. It was just like hidden cameras in restaurants, like to show you how filthy the restaurants actually were. And
Not in my restaurant.
And the winner was it's called like Shoney's or something.
Oh yeah, I've seen Shoney's.
This fucking fat bitch was digging her hand down her ass crack, itching the shit out of it. She actually dug in her ass, like not through underwear, like it was actually skin on hands and skin on ass, like touching it. Then she brings it up and sniffs it, and then she goes out and delivers the food.
No way, dude.
Yeah, and it's all on tape. Like it was gross.
Dave Mill did some shit at Roy Rogers, I'll tell you. He used to work back there at the chicken fryer, right, till he blew the fucker up and got fired. He was back there breaking the shit in half, spitting in it, throwing crap in the fucking in the fryer, you know. You'd see a whole bunch of people coming in, and be like, you motherfuckers! It means you got to work another hour later. He'd just be throwing shit in her.
In Devon, at Burger King in Devon, they got caught because kids cummed in the in the mayonnaise.
You know how much that happened?
They cummed in the mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
I heard Mal shit in the in the Little Caesars pizza sauce when he used to work there.
Nah, they did something fucked up to the Little Caesars, though. I used to still eat the pizza.
That mayonnaise got a little whang to it.
Yeah, I worked there.
I would never let like anybody who's 25 and younger like handle my food at a restaurant. Really?
You think if you don't send it back, at least
how
it'll
could
get
you
fucked
get a
up?
boner at a restaurant to fucking jizz in the, like, you just got a manager, you're like, dude, it could be an ass. It could be anything right now. Like,
Well, Rick, let me tell you, it's a little bit easy. See, this is what you got to do.
All right, Novak, how do you do it? Novak's stuck in Colorado right now.
why is he really there?
Manhunt.
I heard heroin there is like the it's probably like the
Cheaper than gas?
the sixth heroin capital of the world.
They do a lot of shitty drugs that way.
Vancouver's number 1.
We didn't have a problem flying.
Baltimore's number 2.
For heroin?
Hey, you know what the meth capital of the world is? Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
You know that?
Jimmy Pop was.
Yeah, because there's like nothing to do there, I guess. Hey, let's do some meth. All right. Either that or like. What? These guys are having so much. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, I'm not gonna tell you. But it's what I am gonna do. Is wrap this. I'm gonna wrap this up and end it with 2 songs here. So everybody say goodbye. I'm gonna play Atreyu, Bleeding Mascara, followed by a band called Gob from Canada.
Atreyu!
It's called Ming Tran. So I'll see you later.
Yeah, you gotta hear it.
All right,
Ran by Gobgoblin.
all right, fellas. See you later. Radio Band, Sirius 28 Faction.
Radio Band. That's Radio Band for this week. We're done. Tune in next week for more. You can leave now. It's Radio Bam. Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Email me now at Radio Bam. Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-Radio.com. Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG. That's 877-PORN-BAG. Wow. Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
On Sirius 28 Faction.
Keeping you
stoked. You heard?
Sirius 28.